Thanks for joining me, everyone. Charles Moscowitz. Prepare for race war. Prepare for conflict in the 2012 election. Mark my words, the Democratic Party is going to use a race war, or at least a race violence or racial incident, to try to help defeat Donald Trump in 2020. I already hear it coming. I can already see it coming down the pike. It's, you see these shows coming up on Netflix, Punch a Nazi, this kind of stuff. I mean, how do they define Nazi? Is Nazi the old fashioned German National Socialist? No, the Nazi is anyone that doesn't goose step to the left. Anyone that isn't part of their cult is a Nazi. You hear this being bandied about on television. I turned on Sirius XM Progressive the other day, listened a little bit to Michelangelo Signorilli. He's a pretty good indicator of what the left's talking points are. And he's agitating about Donald Trump trying to instigate a race war. And there's one thing that I've learned, and it makes me think of a comment made by Jeff Kuhner, who is a talk show host on WRKO, a very good talk show host, who his Croatian parents, who grew up in a communist country, used to say that whatever the government is saying, that being the communist government of Yugoslavia, whatever they're accusing other people of doing is exactly what they're doing. And that seems to be a very typical aspect of the socialist left. So they're building a case somehow that President Donald Trump and the rest of us undesirables, or whatever they call us, we're going to, because we're racist, we're going to commit a race violence. And they're going to try to then go out and instigate an incident. We know during the 2016 election, they had paid operatives from the Hillary Clinton campaign going into Trump rallies. One of these guys his name was Fovel, I think, Glenn Fovel, and this other one. And they were trying to instigate a fight. They were trying to pick a fight to try to get something on video showing that the Trump people are violent and that the Trump people are involved in, heavy-handed stuff. This is going to be this next election on steroids. They're going after this like there's no tomorrow. I predict that. Mark my words. They're listening to, as I say, Michelangelo Signorilli. He's already geared up. The Trump people are violent. The Trump people are instigating violence. And he's having his so-called experts come on, and they sound with their phony British accents. Oh, yes, we're going to engage in violence. And, all right, I think I'm going to have to come back to this. I've got a lot going on here. Okay.